Hey Capricorn, just so you know, this is one heck of a month. Don't forget, by the way, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. Listen up for this. The theme of the month has a lot to do with boosting the energy up in order to go further. So this is you kind of dreaming up what it is you really want, having to sacrifice and select things that are not going to fit that narrative, and then having to carve it away or sort of pare down on what your efforts and energy is going towards. This is all about money and security. This is about long-term partnerships. This is about even marriage could happen here, or new partnerships in business. Could even be that you and your married partner become business partners. There's so much going on here. That does not mean you won't have some arguments or some difficult conversations, because those sacrifices will not be agreed upon in some areas, and they'll have to be more compromised, spoken about. But these energies that I'm seeing coming in for you for June are all about inspiring new beginnings, new opportunities, and this is a really big deal, because you may have been coasting along for some time in a certain way, and that mundane vibration can get to you. This energy that I'm seeing now is really going to be inspiring, and there's going to be kind of like a water and ice energy, so that can put some hot water, in the situation. So expect some heated conversations, but those conversations will lead to good resolve, and long-term opportunity is blessed because of those conversations. Even though you may have agreed on doing something or going in a certain direction, or even yourself, you've made a plan, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to go and do that, you're still going to be having a lot of, you're still going to have to face a lot of restrictions and implement them and sort of work within the perimeters that are expected of you. It's just part of the protocol. It's part of where you're going. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm going to say such major changes as this is a whole new beginning, a whole new life, a whole new path, a whole new opportunity. So it might not happen completely in June or in this June or July, but all the conversations that need to be had and plans that need to be put in place for this thing to happen will be done in this month and in July as well. So keep your nose to the grind, good conversation with people that matter. What else do I see here? Trust the opposition, the opportunities. Trust them, because there's so many coming at you. You're going to sit back and go like, wow, should I be doing this? Is this something? Is this for real? I'd say, yeah, it's for real. It's larger than life kind of energy, though. I mean, you've got some really amazing things happening in your seventh house that I'm going to say are going to bring on some really good, solid relations. Now, if you've been in a relationship that is going nowhere, this is the cutoff date. This is when you go no more. Now, I was looking at this and thinking, what am I seeing here? Some of you Capricorns may have been kind of doing something in the background. So maybe you've been in a relationship, whether that be in a partnership in work, or you've been in a relationship with someone at home, and it hasn't been feeding your soul. So you've been moonlighting, kind of speak, okay? This time might be when you choose the moonlighting thing as the priority. And whomever you're with or whomever you're working with, that partnership will be dissolved, or the conversation around that or planning around that is what's going to end, and new beginnings will happen. So keep all of that in mind. And if you've been sort of stagnant and not really doing much at all, I'm going to say June is going to kick you in the butt and get you busy again, and maybe you're going to find someone to kind of hang out with or to inspire you in some way. I kind of like what I'm seeing here. This energy that's coming at you is in excess. I mean, I don't think you've had this kind of good energy and opportunity come to you in some time. Jupiter's really loving you, and it's going to put a lot of good things in your way. And definitely money, property, real estate, changes in the home environment will be subjects that you'll be looking at for sure. That's exactly what's going on here. But the whole journey may not be exactly as you planned, and you may not like some of the things that you have to do to get where you want to go. But you nurture this situation, and don't resist things. Just don't resist the changes that are necessary. You may resist, but you won't be able to, because you know what they say, what you resist will persist. So maybe it's time to really look at your situation and move in that direction. Now, if you feel that you are, how do I say this exactly? Oh, okay. If you're working with someone that feels off, feels sleazy, maybe you have a gut feeling that they're up to no good or very selfish type of person, you're right. Follow that instinct, follow that vibration, and cut it off at the ankles. Okay, cut it right off, and move forward. You may have to be really careful not to sign anything in June, but to talk about it. Be careful with Mercury retrograde too. I'm not exactly sure when it's coming in, but I think it's August. So if whatever things you do have to sign, you want to sign before that Mercury retrograde, okay? But I would be very careful. All right, I do think this is going to be a good month overall, to be honest with you. Doesn't mean you're not going to have the ebb and flows and the up and down like the rest of us. We all will. But Capricorn, I do think this month is definitely going to make the kind of changes that you've been hoping for. Also, if you've been looking for some kind of popularity, it's on its way. If you have a business and you want the world to know about it, they're going to find out. This is going to be a great month, okay? It's just also containing some of the difficulties that it takes, sort of like labor pains. When it's all said and done, you got a beautiful child at the end of it all. Take care. Have a good month. Also, please come back and look for your love, health, and money. I'm going to be doing things weekly, so we'll see you soon. Take care.